From our studio, once again located at the Madison Farmers Market, this is Real Good News.
I'm like the man they call a seeker. I'm a real truth speaker, and I always cut right to the core. My mold is on above ground. I've always been a bloodhound for the truth. The truth.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Georgette Castro.
And I'm Lisa Allen. And this seems pretty familiar, doesn't it, Georgette?
Oh my God, you have no idea. I think I blocked that part out of my brain.
All the rain?
Yes.
Well, you know, Mother Nature, you can harness her, but you can't tame her for certain. So I liked the last episode. I thought it was a little bit fun. How about you?
It was fun, but it was a mess. We had to finish early, but we promised we will be back. And here we are once again at the Madison Farmers Market. And we have a lot to go over today. In addition to our local news coverage, we will be visiting with some of the vendors here at the market. And we will attempt yet again to introduce the newest members of our team.
Absolutely. I can't wait to go talk to the vendors. And we also have a full news day ahead with our Farmers Market episode.
Okay, here we go again. You're going to go out and do some interviews, and we will see you throughout the show.
Absolutely. My two favorite vendors that I have an eye on are the pickles and pierogies.
Oh my God. Please, you have to bring me some pickles back.
I will. Do you like garlic or jalapeno?
Ooh, I have to try the jalapeno ones for sure.
You're on.
I like a little spicy.
I'm on
spicy.
it. Okay.
I'll see you later.
All right. I'll see you later.
And now, here's what's coming up at the Madison Public Library. On Tuesday, August 4th, at 7 p.m., history lovers can join a Zoom presentation called Paintings of the American Revolution. Mallory Murtialo will explore how famous work of art helped shape the way generations have understood the Revolutionary War. Looking for a relaxing way to stay active? Chair Yoga returns on Friday, August 14 from 11:15 a.m. to noon. This gentle class is designed for all abilities and uses a chair for balance and support. And on Wednesday, August 12 at 2 p.m., enjoy a free movie matinee featuring Song Soon Blue starring Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman. Popcorn and water will be provided, and no registration is required. For more information or to register for the upcoming programs, visit the Madison Public Library website shown on your screen.
So Lisa, some of these veggies look so beautiful. Very different from the grocery store.
So one of my favorites is the eggplant on the go from Paola's. Do you want to stop by?
Paola's. I get their gluten-free products, and they're absolutely fantastic. You pop them in the oven, and about 40 minutes later, you have a delicious meal. It's really, really good.
It's amazing.
And they're fresh. Let's go over there. How
Let's
about
do it. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Hi.
Bonjour. Yes, I love your gluten-free products. The eggplant parmesan is beautiful. And you have the chicken parm, which is absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's very, very, very good.
Ooh. Okay. So we have the empanadas. There's beef, chicken, and pulled pork. All right. And this is the pulled pork. Nice. I bet in the summer the wings are the most popular.
One of the most popular,
Yeah.
I know if I'm hot out here, I just stick my hand in the pool.
Have that coolness.
Yes. I know. It is really hot out here today.
Farm a lot of people like.
So Lisa, I am a complete fan of the eggplant parm.
Yes.
But the gluten-free one, phenomenal.
So for gluten-free, kind of explain that for everybody.
So, I mean, a lot of the food has like breading or like breadcrumbs, like the meatballs or the chicken parm, chicken franchise. So for all the people who can't eat gluten, we have lasagna, a lot of the chicken like franchise and chicken parm, chicken marsala, and our meatballs as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what is your name?
I'm Alec.
You're Alec. And how long have you worked with, is it Paolo's or
Paulo.
Paulo.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're getting it right.
Yeah. Paulo or Paolo, yeah.
Where are the food trucks?
A lot of different places. We just do like whatever events come up.
You did one in Mountainside. They had the carnival night. I think you were there. So, yeah.
A lot of like street fairs, or we even do like parties if people want to hire us to come out just for like a single event. Yeah.
And are you guys busy today? Do you have a lot of people that stopped by?
Yeah, Madison's a pretty good market. We sell a lot here, and the people like our product. So.
And why don't you just let everybody know where you are in New Providence so that they can find you?
Yeah, it's on South Street, like the main road in New Providence. It's like before like the town center, but like right outside of it. So you'll see the signs. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Good luck today, and we're going to hit the road. But I think I'm coming back. What about you for some gluten-free? Okay. All right, thanks. Thank you.
Larkspur Botanicals is a new business that we think you must see to believe. But don't take our word for it. Let's hear it from the owner, Lindsay Neff herself.
Hi there, my name's Lindsay Neff and I own Larkspur Botanicals, and we just got done blooming the Snooki shop here in Madison. We wanted to bring warmth and inviting energy, and ta-da, I think we might have accomplished it. So have a seat on the benches, come shopping, come get yourself a beautiful dress for a date night. This is actually from the Snooki shop that I actually just bought for myself today. So we're at larkspurbotanicals.com, or you can find us on Instagram at Larkspur Botanicals. Lark like the bird, spur like the boot. So we bloom brands. We don't do weddings, we don't do private events, but we bloom brands, product launches, restaurants, storefronts, you name it. If you want to create a commotion for your brand and have it botanically laced, give us a call.
Mayor Robert Conley swore in Travis Daniels as Madison's newest police sergeant during the Borough Council meeting on July 27. Daniel has served with the Madison Police Department since graduating from the Morris County Police Academy in 2016. During his career, he has worked as an officer in charge and field trainer officer, helping supervise operation and mentor newly hired officers. Mayor Conley praised Daniel's leadership and dedication to the department and community. Police Chief John Miska also congratulating him, saying Daniel has been a strong addition to Madison Public Safety team. Daniel is a member of the New Jersey State PBA hockey team and previously played hockey at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. He has received several departmental commendations, including recognition from the 2000 Club of Morris County for exemplary service to the community. And just as we were recording, Mayor Bob Conley passed through. We were saying hello, but because he's off duty, he didn't want to come on camera. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hi, good afternoon. I had come back here before, right here, and you don't have any gluten-free products, but you absolutely have beautiful presentation. Lisa, take a look at some of the.
This is amazing. I have sakura cake. It's a pearl of today's showcase. It's made with pistachio flour, pistachio butter from California, cherry gelée, and matcha. Citrus cake made with orange and lemon juice and zest, and I also make orange and lemon gelée to bring out citrus flavor. Apple cake, chocolate chip, and peanut butter are made with very high quality butter and chocolate. And madeleines, they're made with wildflower honey.
Oh my God, your products sound and look so beautiful. I love the sakura with the matcha. What made you put matcha in it?
Because it's Japanese-inspired flavor, and so I used pistachio flour and pistachio butter and cherry, and matcha goes very well. And I also forgot to say that it's infused with Japanese green tea. It's made with sakura green tea, sakura leaf petals, and rose petals.
It sounds like your products are very good and healthy for people.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So this is the
The sakura?
Sakura.
That's the sakura.
And this is citrus? Yes. Oh, I have
This-
to try. All right.
I'll trade you
Okay.
for the sakura because I like matcha. I really am a big matcha fan. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. All right, let's see.
It is so moist.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It is so moist. I mean, unbelievable. Oh my God, they're so good. Unbelievable.
I actually do want to try the matcha one.
Yeah, the matcha is absolutely delicious. Maybe I'll try the lemon. I am going to have to come back and get some after we finish.
Oh my gosh.
How is it?
That is so rich in, is that cherry? Cherry? And so, oh my gosh. Sorry, it has a little bit of an earthy tone, but it's moist and cherry and earthy. That's how I would describe it. It's so good. How about you?
And the citrus orange lemon is very much like a pound cake. I feel like it didn't have a pound cake consistency. It just kind of laid there a little bit, but not too much, but still very moist. Really, really delicious. Well, good luck. Thank you so much for your samples, your beautiful samples, and your delicious pastries. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Real farms are important to New Jersey communities, but some property owners may be misusing farmland tax breaks without doing real farming. Steve Risavi looked at fake farming and how it can affect local taxpayers.
Good morning, folks. Today what I want to talk about is why are ordinary people of New Jersey paying the real estate taxes of wealthy fake farmers? To provide some clarity, I'd like to give a brief background on the 1964 Farmland Assessment Act. Doesn't that sound like a lot of fun? Okay, but in 1964, a lot of poor New Jersey farmers were losing their farms because of rising real estate taxes. A law was passed to save farmland owned by poor farmers. With the 1964 Act in place, property dedicated to farming is taxed at 2% of the normal rate. Hooray for fake farmers, right? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, what's happened is that ultra-wealthy New Jerseyans with estates that have at least 5 acres of property are shamelessly hiding behind the Farmland Assessment Act and falsely claiming to be farmers. They're demanding that their less fortunate neighbors pay their real estate taxes. You have to ask yourself, what kind of people are okay with such a thing to do to their neighbors, right? And a very important point to always keep in mind is this: it is not a tax break. It is a tax responsibility transfer from the skinflint wealthy to the middle class. Because remember, the town police, school teachers, the Department of Public Works, they all have to be paid. And if the wealthy aren't going to pay their fair share of the bill, we have to pay it. And that's exactly what's happening today. Unfortunately, in my town of Bedminster, we have over 300 bamboozling fake farmers demanding that other residents pay their real estate taxes. That's a lot, right? So you may be thinking to yourself, how does one identify a fake farmer? I found that actually it's pretty easy to do, okay? If you drive past a large estate and you see a small card table at the end of their long driveway, that's a sure sign of a fake farmer, because on that table, there could be a jar or two of honey for sale. These would be would-be fake farmers. Okay. Another giveaway is if the table holds a collection of twigs and branches that's held together with kite string. This demonstrates that the property is a forest, and forest products are included in the Farmland Assessment Act. All of these items will be for sale at a modest price, as they're what's called fake farmer products. Now, another way to spot a fake farmer is to look up the town records related to the annual farmland assessment qualification forms. They are public documents that we can legally look at. And the qualification threshold for a farmer, he has to sell at least $1,000 of farm products a year. Generally, what you'll see on the forms of these fake farmers is that they'll report that they sold $1,002 or $1,003 each year. If you're going to try and lie to us, at least put up a good effort to make it seem like there's a speck of believability to it. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, New Jersey's assemblymen and senators who have the ability to make significant, meaningful changes to the Farmland Assessment Act refuse to do so. Now, if I were a negative person, I'd say one possibility is their largest donors are fake farmers. Now, a quick note. Earlier this year, the threshold for farm products required to be sold annually was increased from $1,000 a year to $1,900 a year, a meaningless increase. And just to top it off, it doesn't take effect for 3 years. Now, right now, Las Vegas has a new betting line. You can get good odds on New Jersey fake farmers. Will soon be reporting their annual sale of farm products as $1,902 and $1,903. Okay, so now you may be thinking to yourself, how does this affect me? Well, right now you've probably noticed a lot of New Jersey towns were increasing real estate taxes to cover the rising cost of health care. Okay, my town of Bedminster is increasing the cost by about 4%. But there's a very simple solution to address this problem of rising costs in the town. Actually, all of us could actually have our taxes decreased and still be able to pay for increasing health care costs that the town has to shoulder. Well, when I say all of us, I mean the non-fake farmer community. We just need to gently convince or embarrass the wealthy into paying their fair share of their taxes. To get a jaw-dropping idea of how much money is involved, Bedminster alone has over 330 farmland assessed properties. Among them, an expensive golf club owner, Malcolm Ford's estate, and Woody Johnson, the owner of the Jets. Just a quick aside, if the Jets were to get into the Super Bowl, I could see giving Woody a pass. Pass. But seriously, together, these three fake farmers cumulatively own about 1,000 acres of property that they say is farmland. Okay, these fake farmers get to basically push off almost $1 million of their tax revenue onto the rest of the middle class of Bedminster. It gets worse. Imagine how many additional tax dollars the middle class of Bedminster is paying for the other 300 plus fake farmers. Quickly, I want to give a shout out to Jack Curtis of Mendham, who provided all these data points. He's also now part of the Farmland Oversight Committee. Gang, the Farmland Assessment Act is nothing more than another entitlement program like food stamps, or what's now called SNAP. But unlike food stamps, where you have an income ceiling of about $39,000 a year for a two-person household, the Farmland Assessment Entitlement for the wealthy fake farmers has no income ceiling. You can make $1 bazillion a year and you still qualify. Another more relevant comparison is the Stay New Jersey Real Estate Tax Program for middle-class senior citizens. Okay, that program was significantly reduced this year to address the state budget requirements. Okay, but not the Farmland Assessment Program, no cutbacks there, and again, no income ceiling. Isn't that convenient for the wealthy? Folks, if you want the Farmland Assessment Act changed in a meaningful way, write to your New Jersey legislators, your two state assembly people, your state senator, New Jersey State Assembly Speaker, even the governor. And if you know anybody in the media world, give them a shout as well and try and get the word out. Thanks very much. For Real Good News, I'm Steve Rasavi.
So, Diane, I've enjoyed walking around. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go and check out the pickles. My sons love pickles. Hi, I'm Lisa Allen from Real Good News. It's so nice to meet you. Yes, and what is your name?
My name's Jorge Lisa.
We are very interested in pickles. We're doing a segment today. We're going to all the different vendors and we're talking to everybody. And I have to tell you, my sons love pickles. So can you talk a little bit about your pickles and what types of pickles you have here?
So we have new pickles, half sours and full sours. Those are all fermented in water, salt, and garlic. Mm-hmm. And then the difference would be the amount of time that they're fermenting for. Regular kosher dill, and then we also have them in chips and spears. Then we have the sweet pickle chips. Those are vinegar as well as the dill, just that those are sweet. Then we also have dill in mustard, dill in wasabi, and then these are sweet pickle chips that are spicy, so those are sweet chili chips.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So which one are the firecracker chips?
These are firecracker chips. These are spicy dill chips.
What are the most popular?
Definitely our horseradish chips. They have a little bit of a kick.
So they're hot and sweet.
They are.
Okay. And how's that different from a firecracker?
The firecracker is actually not sweet at all. It's just sour.
It's just sour. It's not, and hot.
It is sour and spicy, yes.
Sour and spicy. Okay, and how long do you have to soak the pickles for them to really become true pickles from cucumbers?
It depends, because for those it's just a few weeks, but for the vinegar ones, the brine like kind of cooks the vinegars.
Is it better to have a new pickle or a one that has been fermenting for a while?
It depends. It's really just your choice. Most kids like new pickles because they're very refreshing, but once their palate expands, they'll move on to like half sours and full sours.
From the fermenting process, is there a probiotic that makes it healthy? I've heard that pickles are very good for
Anything
us.
fermented is really good for your gut.
Okay, all right. And what else do we have here? Because I see some olives, and I'm a big olive fan. I'm Italian. So can we take a look at the olives?
Yes.
Walk me through what the olives are.
Okay, we have blue cheese, we have garlic, we have...
Is this blue cheese?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see that? Wow. All right. And what's the red one?
Those are peppadews.
Oh, what is that?
They're almost like cherry peppers, but they're a little spicier.
Okay. All right. So you have the peppadews?
Peppadews, yes.
The peppadews. And then you have the blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, which one is this?
Those are the feta.
Oh, it looks really delicious. I might have to take some of those with me today. And then, is this the same, or is that blue cheese?
Those are garlic stuffed olives.
Oh, I can only imagine how healthy that is, garlic. Okay. And which one is this? Is this a pepper?
No, those are sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh. All right. And then, what are these little guys?
Those are heated gherkins.
Oh. Tell me what that is.
It's a sweet gherkin, but it's spicy.
Okay. And what is a gherkin?
It's like a
Sounds like a wizard.
tiny little pickle.
Oh, are they sweet?
They are.
Okay. Okay. All right. And if I only can buy one thing today, what should I buy?
A fan favorite here is definitely the pickled pineapple.
Oh my goodness! All right, I'm going to come back for pickled pineapple. I will. Thank you so much. And tell me the name of the company.
Pickle Joy.
Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you, and I enjoyed the walk around.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay.
Welcome back. I'm here with Kate Cherrichello Tente from healthyinthegardenstate.com.
Thanks so much for having me on, Georgette.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. So, I have a couple of questions for you. What made you start Healthy in the Garden State?
Well, my background is as a performer and certified fitness professional, and I've done that my whole adult life. And when I moved back to New Jersey, because I'm from here originally, left and came back, I really wanted to find a way to marry my background and also spotlight New Jersey, because, it gets so much of the brunt of the jokes and whatnot, but it's really the most extraordinary state. It really has a little bit of everything, and I love that. I've always been such a cheerleader for New Jersey, and this was a way to bring my passion for health also to New Jersey and really spotlight the wide array of things happening in the state that do promote healthy living. And health is such a broad umbrella of a word. There's so much that falls under it. So it was really a way to get to start shining an extra light on as much as we can.
I want to unfold a little bit and go over what you said, because it's so true that New Jersey has so much to offer, and staying healthy is such an important thing that people sometimes don't take in consideration. So it's great what you're doing. Now, you have been leaving a legacy. So how does that make you feel?
Oh, that's very nice of you to word it like that. But thanks. I really hope that this is of use to people, that it inspires people in some way. I think it's very easy to get overwhelmed with the array of health information out there, some accurate, some not so accurate. And we really want to try to break down challenging concepts and make it easily digestible for people, and really to show that there are so many small, I say like with quotes, because it's small but impactful ways to make such a positive difference in your health, that we don't have to overthink it, that there's so much right outside our door that is available to take those steps towards a healthier life. For instance, we're at a farmer's market. Just coming here, you've got the community health aspect that's good for our mental health, that's good for our communities. You've got the being outside, you've got the sunshine. There's so many studies that show
vitamin D.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many benefits of that. And then of course the local food, things made with healthier ingredients. There's just so much. It's just something as simple as coming to a farmer's market.
Yeah, so true. And now, you were saying that the outdoors are great here in New Jersey. So tell us, what are some of the Morris County places that people can go out this summer that are your like highlights? I know there's so many.
So many.
It's so hard to pick.
Okay, if we're just going to pick a couple, I'd say Lewanika Brook Reservation, fantastic. We actually featured Lewanika in our first episode of Healthy in the Garden State because that's how much I love it, and I knew that I wanted people to see it. It's an amazing place to visit. You can walk the paved trails. You can go on the unpaved trails. There's a playground for kids. There are real bathrooms, which I always joke is such a sell for me.
That's so important.
And it's actually relatively flat, which is rare in Morris County. But there's that. There's Jockey Hollow, which is, again, awesome trails. You also get that really great dose of history. Then there's the Frelinghuysen Arboretum, which is just beautiful. You could go with a picnic. You could go to walk. You can just take in the beauty there. The list is so long, but we'll give you those three to start.
Amazing. Those three will do. I have to actually visit. I moved here from New York, so I'm still learning, and it's so much to learn about New Jersey. So I really enjoy your show because it really teaches us all the healthy things that we can do, all the places, and how we can move our bodies and stay healthy. Also, I know that you have a new season coming up. What are you excited about this season?
Oh, thanks. So yeah, we're in the midst of it right now, actually. So we have 3 episodes down and 3 episodes to come. And there's so much. I'm so passionate about this topic in general that I think everything gets me excited to some point with it. But we've gotten to feature multiple Morris County locations already. We got to feature the Miracle Project, which is an incredible theater program for kids with special needs. And we focused on social and emotional health of theater and that interaction for children. So that was one right in Morristown.
Very nice.
And coming up, we're going to feature Ethos Farm, which is in Long Valley. And they are really focused on food as medicine. They're all organic. They're actually primary care doctors who are also the farmers, and they really combine. They have the first
that one is
coming up. Yes, farm-based healthcare system. Yeah,
coming up.
Really, really neat things, neat people. And just to throw in one more, we went last weekend down to South Jersey, and we got to be a part of Heart of Surfing, another amazing nonprofit helping people get out on the waves and surf. And I can't wait to show that episode too. So there's so much.
There's so many.
And again, like you said, you just moved to New Jersey, and I grew up here, and still I'm like, there's so much more out there that I don't know about yet. So always love learning about all these new places and people.
Yeah, like you were saying, New Jersey has a little bit of everything because it has the shore. Now you went to South Jersey, has the farms, it has the mountains.
It does.
I'm in love with New Jersey too.
And I'm glad you didn't say the beach. You said the shore. Good job.
Yeah. Okay, so you were telling us a little bit of your background at the beginning, how you are a health coach.
Yeah, certified fitness professional. So teaching fitness, training clients, all of that. Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that. So how you got into this world. I know you like to be into healthy and stuff, but how you got into that point?
Sure. So I grew up with theater, an amazing community theater in New Jersey called Skit that really made such an impact on my confidence and just like my passions in life. And going along with theater, I became a professional performer as well after college and found the fitness industry at the same time.
Wow.
So all of those years I was able to do both audition, do the musicals, do on-camera work, but also teach fitness. I taught in a lot of the corporations in New York City. I trained clients across the world, thankfully, once technology caught up to it, and we got to do things virtually as well. So then that all, again, the short version of it, I found that I really loved on camera, the hosting aspect, just talking to people, asking them questions, and that whole world. So then when I moved back to New Jersey, it really was such an awesome way to marry all of that into one thing. And a new production company had just started called NJ360 TV. Mm-hmm. And he said, I believe in what you're doing. I love it. I don't have money or audience yet, but I have resources if you want to start with me. And so we did it, and we celebrated 1 year in existence last month. Well, June, so I guess that's 2 months ago now. We're in August.
Yeah.
But yes, and so we've been really excited and just to see how much it's grown, and we have so much more we want to do.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you.
And we will continue to support Healthy in the Garden State.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
All right, Diane, so I know it's hot out here, and I was feeling a little bit like I needed something to drink, and here I am. I am having a hard time saying your business name. Will you help me say it?
It's two parts. The first half is sinins, which is from the root sino, from Latin sine. It means Chinese. This isn't a race thing, but it's because the scientific name of tea is Camellia sinensis. And then thesia here is for feelings, like if you have ever heard of synesthesia, is where you sort of like link different senses together. So you might like associate a word with a color, or you might hear music when you taste something. So it's the combination of the two.
I am a big fan of tea, I have to be honest. I always wanted to have a tea store because there's something about going through, looking at different teas, the different flavors, and how it makes you feel. Exactly what you were talking about. So today I was looking at the black tea, green tea, white tea. I'm going to have the honey hibiscus. Do you have any interest in a tea?
Yeah, I love white tea, to tell you the truth. The floral blend sounds really, really delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. I'm going to have the honey hibiscus, white tea, and actually, what are you making here?
The tea of your choice with both a homemade handcrafted strawberry syrup and then strawberry toppings. Here I'm making a candied strawberry puree, strawberry bits that fit directly up the boba straw, just for a fun little textural bit.
I feel like it's a smoothie tea.
Yeah, like Jimmy's on top of an ice cream cone, right?
Yes, this is amazing. All right. And what are you doing? And this is the actual tea, right?
Yeah, so I am now making the honey hibiscus.
Oh, wonderful. I am a big fan of hibiscus because it's very healthy for you. I think it wards off sicknesses. So
I believe it lowers blood pressure. Yes.
So where do you sell the teas other than the farmer market?
So right now I do mainly farmers markets as my primary sales channel. I also do catering pop-ups, so if you want to do corporate events, private events, weddings, I'd be happy to do so. Get in touch.
This lends itself to having tea parties for little girls and stuff. If you were ever interested, that they would love that, right?
they would absolutely.
Because little girls love teas.
Do you go to people's homes, you said? Or okay, that's
You do go to you have tea parties at home? Yeah, good. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this?
So I've just passed 1 year. I only started selling in October, but I started my business last July, so it's just been over 1 year.
Is it a franchise or is it your own business idea?
This is my own business. Yes.
And what was the impetus? Like, how did you decide to start it?
I quit my job in tech, and then I decided to sort of figure things out. Had what I call my quarter-life crisis, and I've now settled on this. And we're giving it a shot, and it's been going well. I enjoy it much more than my old corporate job. So,
absolutely. You know what? When you talk about tech, I think about this is the human touch. This is actually what we need from each other.
Well, our latest segment over here with the meal prep empire. The gentleman over there, you should talk to him because he did the same thing. He was in corporate America doing some things and not the happiest person, but he decided he gathered together with another friend and they do meal prep and they sell meals to people. Okay. And he's very, very happy.
All right. I can also drink it without a straw, I think, right?
Oh my gosh, they're delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How do you like yours?
I love it. It's so fresh. I feel like the healing capacities from it are already working in my body.
Wait, I want to try this again.
I'm going to start jumping up and for joy.
Delicious.
They're really, really good.
All right. And then I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to put my straw in. And then this is the strawberry bloom. And then we're done. And then we're going to go to School of Rock.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to the School of Rock. It'll be really, really fun to meet all the young musicians growing into older musicians.
Well, you can talk about that because you are a musician, and it's great to see these kids who are in music. I went to a play. It was an actors camp, and the talent coming out of New Jersey in general with singers and dancers and actors is really phenomenal. So I'm sure we're going to have a lot to see over there.
Oh, it's going to be fun, Lisa. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think they're on a break right now, so it's a good.
I think so. Okay. All right. We have strawberry bloom. I guess I'll take one of these, and this.
I'm Sean. This is Synesthesia. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, cheers. Thank you. This was awesome. All right.
And now here is an amazing member of our team who was introduced in season 5 and won over all of our hearts here at Real Good News with his kindness, intelligence, and outstanding work effort. My pleasure to introduce Xavier Reed.
Hi.
Hi, Xavier. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
Now, you are at Montclair State.
Yes.
What are you studying there right now?
So I'm currently a film and TV major. I'm going into what is my final year. So I've done 2 years at a separate school, and now this will be my second year at Montclair. And that'll be it.
That's amazing. So what are you studying there?
So I've taken a variety of classes, some hands-on, some more behind-the-scenes pre-production classes. I've taken screenwriting classes. I've taken classes on actual filming and cinematography. I've taken classes on producing, like the process of creating a project from concept to getting it into theaters. And this year I'm taking some similar classes and some different ones. I'm taking classes on acting. I typically act in theater. I'm used to acting on stage, so now I'm trying to get more used to acting on screen.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, you said that you're taking classes for writing. I know that with us, people don't know, but you started as a writer, and then
Yes.
after that, you switched to head writer. How was that switch?
You know, it was a really interesting change. It felt sort of sudden when it happened, and it was definitely a little nerve-wracking. I'd only been here for so long before Brian came and spoke to me about that. So it was definitely a bit of a transition going from writing stories to feeling like I had to make sure that all of the stories were, what we wanted them to be. It was a challenge, I think, and I like challenges. I like taking on new tasks, so it was fun.
Well, it's all on you because you were doing so good that Brian told me, oh, should he be the head writer? I'm like, yes. And then after that, you became an on-air talent. So how was the challenging different from being behind, writing the stories, and then being in front of a camera, telling people the stories?
Yeah, it was definitely a big jump because it goes from you're crafting a story to you're the one presenting it, and it was presenting in a way that I'm not used to, because I act, but I act on stage, and that's when you're playing a character, and I've done things with like announcing and whatnot, but it's different from the news, and the teleprompter actually threw me off a lot. I'm used to having to memorize what I say.
Yeah.
So having the teleprompter and reading off of that was a big shift for me.
Don't tell our secrets. Just
Sorry,
kidding.
what teleprompter? There's no teleprompter.
There's no teleprompter telling us what to say.
We memorize everything.
I actually had a friend. She told me, she's like, how do you memorize all the stories? And I said, in news, in Real Good News, like in the real news that you see out in the television, people read from teleprompters. But yeah. So that throw you off. Same here. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, and I'm still learning. So, like I said, it's always nice to have something that's a little challenging.
Well, you're a pro at that. He runs to those lines so good. You're amazing. And now you're studying a little bit of acting. And I know you are doing your career more into filming. And so what are your plans for the future?
Wow. So I have a few. I'm most interested in writing and directing. So I have a running list right now of film ideas and concepts that I have that are in different stages. Some of them are just concepts. Some of them are scripts that I've started writing. Some of them are scripts that I've finished writing. So I have different projects in different mediums too. Like I have feature-length scripts, I have short films, I have television pilots, I have plays.
Oh.
I'm kind of all over the place. I'm a little scatterbrained, but so I definitely want to do more creative writing and more into directing. I'm trying my hand at directing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sort of transitioning more so towards those things and focusing more on writing and directing. And I try to do it in like intervals. So like I'm directing right now and I'm acting right now, and then after those two are done, I'll probably take a break and go back to writing more, and then switch back to directing on and off.
Yeah, that's awesome. You do a little bit of everything. How was your experience? Because people may remember that on July 4, we were covering the Madison Marines at the 250 and America's 250, and it was so hot. So tell me a little bit of your experience that day when you were covering the Marines.
That was that was definitely a memorable day. It was so hot that day, but it was really cool. I think for one, seeing the turnout, the number of people that came out in that heat just to see something that a lot of people may not get to see in their lifetime, and I understand why. When we saw it land, it was like, whoa, this is crazy, and seeing one of those things up close, they're really big, and it was really a spectacle. But filming it was fun. Filming is always fun for me, and something like that where you're outside and there's so many different conditions that you're dealing with. It was cool figuring out the logistics of it. That's something that's interesting to me. So figuring out where we needed to put this camera, where we needed to put that camera, and okay, if it's going to be landing at this time, how quickly do we need to move to get the setup changed? So all of that was really enjoyable for me.
I agree with you 100%. Just being in the moment and being able to see the logistics, how you're going to interact with the people and the heat, and you're in a live event, a lot of things can happen. And it was majestic just to see the 2 helicopters landing and seeing people there. If you haven't watched, definitely go and watch in our YouTube channel. We have the America's 250 here at Madison, and it was an amazing experience, and it was so beautiful to see those 2 helicopters, seeing the Marines. It was a day to remember. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
I love working with you, Xavier, and I hope that all your dreams and all those things come through, and so we can see it here in Real Good News, and we're going to be reporting about all the short films that you're going to bring on and all the stories.
Thank you so much, Georgette. I really love being here, and I can't wait to do more with you guys.
And now we have our beloved Allen Swanson. Allen, you've been with Real Good News for a long time, since they started. What has one of the stories that you like the most?
Well, I wouldn't say I have a story I like the most. When I approach the commentaries, what I try to do is attack and cut through the disinformation and the lack of facts that are out there that we encounter everywhere. And I'm hoping that the information that I present and the facts that I present are going to help people in terms of their health, the environment, and future of the country.
Tell us about your background.
Well, I was born in the 40s, so there's quite a bit of background. I grew up in New Jersey, graduated from Watchung Hills Regional High School in 1966, not far from here.
It's just yesterday.
I have a bachelor's degree in theater and a master's degree in speech pathology. I'm a product of the 60s. I went to high school and college from 1962 to 1970. When I graduated from college, I was married and had a daughter, and was planning on getting a master's degree in acting directing, but I was drafted into the infantry. And I would say that had a profound influence on my life. And I've carried that influence forward. It turned me into a Veterans for Peace person, and so that's been very significant. I worked in Maryland for 15 years in the school system as a speech therapist. When I came back to New Jersey, 1989, I worked as a speech pathologist until the last 18 years of my career. I was a director of rehabilitation, and I'm retired now, 14 years. One of the more significant things that's really influencing me is that in late 2023, I was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, and it was a rather dire diagnosis at the time. But thank you to Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, I'm here today. I'm in remission. I'm being followed, and I'm very optimistic. But I will say, when you get the cancer diagnosis, it has a major impact on how you look at things. So to me, it's very important to accomplish what you need to accomplish right now. You just don't know what's coming tomorrow. So
That's very hopeful and very beautiful and well said. And we are so grateful that you are here and that you are recovering and that you feel well. And you have this background in acting and theater and all of that. How did you get to the news? Did you ever did any news?
Well, I've done videos. I've been in the news from time to time because I've run for political office in Maryland and in New Jersey. So I've been the subject of news. I can tell you this experience in doing the commentaries is new for me, and how we got here is really a little bit of an interesting story. Brian Mortensen and I met at an event like this a little over 2 years ago, and it was an environmental event, and I was there for the Sierra Club. I was in the leadership, the state leadership of the Sierra Club at the time, and I had a booth, and Brian was demonstrating his battery-operated landscape equipment, and so we met there and we hit it off. And we decided we wanted to work together to cut back on the noise and the pollution from the gas leaf blowers that you see everywhere. And so we started doing that.
So from there is when you decided that you guys wanted to create the show.
Well, it was Brian's idea. It wasn't something that, we started out by doing a couple of videos. And then this came into existence, and I became the commentary person. I enjoy it.
You always bring stories that are very truthful, knowledgeable, and I know you've talked before about e-bikes. So what can you tell us now with the e-bike laws in New Jersey? I know you ride your own e-bike, right? Tell us more about it.
I do ride an e-bike, and so does Brian. And I can tell you, the law that they put into this in the state was a reaction, an overreaction to some really terrible tragedies on e-bikes in the state, not as a result of the e-bikes themselves, but the operators and not operating them properly. And my view of the law is it needs to be cleaned up and changed, or it's just going to fail. It's not going to be addressing the issues that really need to be addressed. And I can tell you that I have spoken with the assembly member from my district, and there is movement on making some corrections and cleaning up the law.
Allen, it was so nice to have you here and to be able to work with you for the last couple of months. You've been with Real Good News for now, what? How many?
Oh, well, from the start, which is about 2 years.
Wow.
It wasn't that long after Brian and I met that started doing the show.
Now, what changes have you seen? And, starting from the beginning, probably you guys didn't have many people, equipment.
Well, those are the changes. I think the main changes are the diversity of the programming that's happening. Obviously the equipment and the ability to do these kinds of functions has improved. And Brian's filming and editing have just become absolutely tremendous over the 2 years.
Yeah, you've seen him throughout all the process, all the
right. Well, as I say,
good and bad.
we met at an environmental event here, And since then, we've been together on doing all of this. So
Well,
I'm looking forward to the future.
Yes, looking forward for the future. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope to help.
This is Real Good News. Thank you for joining us today on this special Farmers Market episode.
Yes, we hope that you enjoyed meeting the vendors, and we want to remind you to get out and find a farmers market near you for fresh food and to support local businesses.
This was amazing today. How did it go with old vendors?
It was so fun. We hit about 6 vendors today. I didn't get you the pickles. I know, but I promise you, I'm going to get you the pickles. And one of the actual favorite things that I found was pickled pineapple. Have you ever heard of pickled pineapple?
Pickled pineapple? Okay, that's the one I want.
Okay, all right, so that's what I'm going to buy you. See, I knew that I shouldn't buy you the pickles because you prefer the pineapple.
Well, this was amazing today. Really go out and support local businesses. Visit your local farmers market, or you can come here to the Madison Farmers Market. Until the next episode on August 16. See you next time. And remember, real good news is worth sharing.
Now, Allah is halfway around the world. For the truth can put on its pants. Tell the truth. So my mission without fail is helping you prevail. You got to give the truth a fighting chance. Tell the truth. Beauty's truth, truth is beauty, and it's my civic duty to always find a reality. More than love, money, fame, more than rent or your good name.
I'll tell you something else about the truth. It will
Set you free on the